Noble Yasroku is the Ghana Highway Authority Worker Union Chairman. He will tell us more about why they are striking and what is wrong with the new law, among others. Good morning, Noble. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, good morning. Is it Avila?
Bernard, yes, speaking.
Yeah, Bernard. Thank you, and good morning, Ghanaians, and good morning, all workers of Ghana Highways Authority.
Wonderful. So can you explain to us why you've started your strike today?
Yeah, basically, there has been a petition to the presidency concerning the new National Road Authority Act that was passed recently, and the president assented to it. Our concerns are just few. Let's go to GHA Act 540 and compare with the new Act. The only changes we have seen in those acts are Section 15 and Section 20 in the new Act. Everything in the new Act is just same as what is in the GHA Act 540. Our position initially was that if government think that he want to bring the players in the road sector together, our position was that government would have just amended our Act at 540 to bring on board the federal roads and urban roads. Why a new act? That is one. We're also saying that the government is trying to destroy what an institution that successive government has protected over 50 years. Three, we're also saying that in the process of all the new acts, the workers of Ghana Highways Authority were not involved. We think that in a situation like this, there's a need for stakeholder consultation so that we can also contribute to either to be part or reject. That has not been done. So we have petitioned the president that he should put a halt into the implementation of the new Road Authority Act at 2024 at 118. Pending consultation with all stakeholders, especially the workers of the Ghana Highways Authority. 2, revoke all the appointments made under this act because we think that the appointments were not in conformity with the 1992 Constitution. And I read, Article 195 requires that such appointments to be made by the president acting in accordance with the advice of the governing board, given a consultation with the Public Service Commission. We think that this constitutional requirement was breached and therefore the appointment are void. We're also saying that our leaders have not done good to workers of Ghana Highways Authority. So we're also calling for the removal of the board chairman, who has also attended all these meetings, and he's in the known of the new acts, but he has not informed workers. Same to our current or retired Chief Executive Engineer Collins Donko. He has also been a front for this, and both of them have even endorsed the new act. And we are saying that they have not treated the workers of Ghana Authority well. If for nothing, we think that we deserve the best, we must also be informed.
All right.
So basically, this is our position.
So I see three issues: the act, the appointments, and then your leadership. So let's start with the act. You're saying that apart from sections 15 and section 20, the act essentially is the same as Act 540. So what is in section 15 and 20 that is so bad?
So let me refer to 15. The 15 says appointments of officers. That one basically. The 20 divisions. So they have created a new division in the new act. And I read, the authority shall have the following divisions: Highways Division, Urban Road Division, Federal Road Division, General Services Division, Planning, Research, Monitoring, and Evaluation Division. These are the new things in the Act. So we are saying that we will not agree today, tomorrow, or in the future that you can reduce a whole authority to a division. Bernard, I think if I'm in highways, you'll be more angry than what we are doing. A whole authority with all these structures.
So would you have so they are creating 5 divisions, including highways, urban roads. So urban roads and feeder roads are departments.
Yeah, they are departments
of the ministry.
Yes.
And then the highway is an authority on its own.
Yes, please.
So you would have preferred for the Act 540 to be amended to absorb urban roads and feeder roads as part of the highways authority.
That's all.
But now they are creating a national roads authority.
Authority, yes.
But all the workers of the highway authority will still be under the road authority. So you are not losing your jobs.
But look, they will lose our job.
How?
We will lose. We have 16 divisions. So we have division under Ghana House Authority. We have 16 divisions, and we have 16 regional offices currently. So,
but there will be subdivisions of the authority, wouldn't they? Because the work you do will not change. From the way I see it, it's basically just for operational efficiency's sake and coordination.
But Bernard, let me tell you, the new acts will even double bureaucracy. Let me take you to highways structure. We have chief executive that reports to the board, then to the ministry. Under the new act, the chief executive will now be deputy director general. So from deputy director general to director general to the board and now to the ministry, you are destroying 3 and now building 4. And you know the road sector is very important. Now the bureaucracy, you have increased that level of bureaucracy. 2, the GHA Act has given the authorities some small level of autonomy. We can package emergency work that does not demand the ministry's approval, because road sector, anything can, in the night, something can happen. We just mobilize and move. Now that cannot be done. You have to follow all these processes. And we think that Ghanaians will be affected because we will not be responsive as we used to, because we have to follow all these procedures before they pay.
All right, Mr. Yasuku, so let me give you an example. GRA was a merger of customs, VAT, and IRS. I know that IRS was in fact, President Mills was an IRS commissioner. So it's a big position. There was a VAT commissioner and there was a SEPS commissioner. Under the previous government, an authority was created, and all the big guys at SEPS are now divisions of GRA. They have not lost their position. They are still working and collecting money for the state. The VAT people are still there. The IRS people, everybody is working under GRA, and we are not complaining as Ghanaians. So I don't think Ghanaians are complaining that you and feeder roads and urban roads will be working under the same authority. It's actually going to make you more effective from the outside.
I don't think so. You are thinking outside. We are thinking inside. It's not everything that we can sit on air and discuss. We can engage one-on-one. What we are saying is that, look, if you see our roads, it's some of the bureaucracy, how to go this, how to even procure. The procurement takes a longer time. Then approval. Then other things. So we are saying that the current act, and you see, let's be mindful that the current act has given the politicians more power than ever. We're also saying that if you look at take the Act 540, road fund was part of this. But now the road fund has been taken out of the new act. So what is the funding for the roads? The road fund was established to fund the maintenance of our roads. Now it's not part of the new act. So where are we getting the funding from? Already, even the presence of the as road fund in the GHA Act. But we are not getting the funding we are expecting. The whole of last year and this year, you see how bad our roads are because the fundings were not coming. So what will make the new act effective if the funding gap is still there? That is our position. We think that government should take a second look at the new acts. That's why we are saying that they should halt all this implementation. Let's sit on the drawing board.
But this act was passed in July, if I'm not mistaken, or was it October? But it's not a new act. Are you telling me that you have not had any role in this? You have not been consulted at all to make inputs, for which you have to wait for the act to be assented to before you write to the president?
Bernard, that is our agitation. That is why we are calling for the removal of our officers. Because they are aware. They are very much aware. That is our agitation. We are not so, yes.
How many workers do we have at the Highways Authority as we speak?
We are about 1,000 plus or so.
And what type of people are they? Are they just engineers at the office? Do you have people who work on the ground? I mean, I want to understand the nature of the people in terms of what they do.
All right, okay. We have engineers. We have quantity surveyors. We have bridge maintenance. We have maintenance units. They are all engineers. They will now have HR, audit, like the supporting staff as well. So it's a whole engineering institution dominated by engineers. Then we'll have supporting services, that is the finance, HR, audit, and the rest. So these are the composition of the type of workers we have in Ghana Highways Authority.
Well, your strike would mean what? That you will not go to work, or you will go to work but you will not work?
We have withdrawn our services.
Across board. So if there's a...
Yes, across board, everywhere.
Because as we speak, there are a number of roads that I know you are involved in. At Kumasi Dualization Road, I believe you are part of it. The motorway expansion, which we see, I think you are part of it. I don't even know if the flower pot interchange, you are part of it. So are you saying that even works that have been committed that you are part of, which are nearing completion, you won't work again, or you will not take on new work?
We will just withdraw our services. That is what we are saying.
Just like that.
This is a highway decision, not union or Noble's decision. It's a collective decision. We think that there's an agenda against Ghana Highways Authority. There is serious grand agenda to just destroy that so-called authority of the Ghana Highways Authority. We are aware that it's a plot against Ghana Highways Authority. Let me just remind you, the urban roads and federal roads, 2016, the law was passed that they moved to urban roads, they moved to municipal and district assembly. They have also kicked against it. Why have they kicked against that move? And now they are happy to join an authority that will reduce the whole Ghana Highways Authority to a division.
Within a bigger authority that is in charge of all roads. I was thinking that, like, we have the Standards Authority, we have the Food and Drugs Authority. The Road Authority would be quite powerful, so that when we call to say there's a road issue somewhere, we don't have to be comparing, is it highways, is it feeder roads, is it urban roads? All of that is solved because there's an authority that is the implementer of government policy on roads. So if you look at the bigger picture, you're actually going to be a very powerful institution. It's going to be a temporary dislocation. People may not be happy, but no changes is pleasant at the beginning. So again, from a policy perspective, one can see what government is trying to do without knowing all the details.
I think you are looking at you're also looking from a different direction. I am also looking it from a different direction. And we think that if the government think that, it is proper that we harmonize all these players under one umbrella, we are of the view that amend at 540, that is the GHA Act. They don't bring our boys, our brothers under us, because all of us were one before. GHA was in charge of all the roads in this country. Then the government came that, we are focusing on only trunk roads. So let's carve urban roads and feeder roads so that their focus will be on feeder roads and urban roads. After so many years, then we are bringing us together. Is it for efficiency or something else? When they separated highways to urban and feeder roads, we have about 60,000 kilometers of road network. Now the thing has doubled. We have about 1,000 plus now. And you think that this is the time for us to come together? Is it for efficiency or for a political something? That is our position. And we think that if government mean well, amend at 450, then bring our brothers and sisters.
Let me ask you a final question. Beyond the strike, have you considered legal action? Because as we know, Ghana, the courts are there to support such things. Have you considered going to court to declare Act 1118 unconstitutional, since you're saying it violates certain things? Is that option on the table?
Well, that would be an option. We are consulting. We are consulting, and we believe that the president is a listening father, and he will listen to our concern.
When did you send a petition to him? When did you petition him?
21st October 2024.
Have you heard from him since?
Yeah, he has responded.
What did he say?
He said they have acknowledged our petition, and they have forwarded our petition to the minister for his comments. That's all. That is the letter.
And the minister... So you are waiting for the president's final decision?
Yes, please.
So is it not in bad faith to call a strike when the president says he's waiting for the minister? So it's 25 days to election. President is supposed to commission Flower Pot Road next week. He's probably going to do commissioning every week to election. He's written to you that he's consulting, then you are striking. That's bad faith. Eh?
He didn't say he's consulting, no.
He said he's written to the minister to respond, right?
Yes, and we think over 3 weeks is a long time. It's over 3 weeks, more than 3 weeks.
So you want to use the strike to force his hand? You want to use the strike to force his hand to act quickly?
Yes, that is the power for workers. We are just saying, if today we receive response from the president, this is a decision. Why not? Then we'll look at it.
What if somebody suggested that you rather are being political? 25 days to election, you are calling strike on nothing less than roads, one of the most important vote-determining things. Is that not rather political?
Bernard, are you saying if I'm going to vote and I have a running stomach, I should go and vote and spoil my body?
No, you have to go and do what you do before you vote.
I need to go home, prepare, then I come back. So this is our position. It's not as if we are being political, no. This is the thing. We started this thing over 3 or 4 weeks now, and we think that by now we should have resolved this matter.
Okay, thank you for talking to us. We will follow this story. It's an important story to us. Thank you, sir.
All right, okay.
Noble
Thank you.
Yasroku is the chairman of the Ghana Highway Authority Workers Union.